Howdy ho, neighborinos. We are here today for the quarterfinals round in playoffs of the APA Academy. I believe it's season 4, low tier. So, we're going up against MattOshea and the Montreal Milotics. We have somehow made playoffs, dude. I don't know. It's an 8-week season. We lost 3 games. That's still, still better than half. But, we kind of just been having fun, dude. I've been bringing, Spike's offense every single game. We dodged a dual wing beat every now and then, stuff like that. But we did pretty fucking good, all things considered. So we're here in playoffs. We're going up against Matt. And before we go into the team builder, if you haven't subscribed, dude, I'm 5 away. At the time I'm recording this, I am 5 subs away from hitting 250. Huge milestone considering I've been sitting at 240 for like 3 months now. So please give me a sub. I'd appreciate it. I don't like to be the dude that's out here, asking every single video, but this one is important to me, so do it. If you haven't subbed, do it. If you've been enjoying, APA Academy in general, do it. If you're just here from Matt's side, to leave a dislike, because that's your preferred Shay of choice. I get it, dude. I'm not for everyone. I'm not type O blood. I get it. But we made it this far. Help a homie out. I'd appreciate it. So, Matt has a hell of a team. Gardevoir, Swampert, Moltres, Vikavolt, Audino, Berserker, Zoroark, Marnie, Cradily, Druddigon, and Girder. If you looked at yesterday's video, which was a UPBA battle, sorry, it's my doorbell, we also played a Moltres Vikavolt team yesterday, so that's fun. But looking at his team, there is not an arrow switching on this team, which granted they don't really exist, but his grass type is Cradily, which is neutral. The only thing that really wants to take arrows hits is gonna be like Wish Protect Audino or Fizdef like Rest Talk Swampert. So basically we're gonna bring banded arrows plus things to deal with those. So banded arrows, like I said, it just hits so incredibly hard. It just rains down fire upon good old Mr. O'Shea here, and he doesn't enjoy dealing with it at all. I haven't talked to him about it or anything, but looking at it from his perspective, seems like a bad time. Outrage is just to spam late game if we do need a higher base power move. Superpower is really nice because he does have an Audino. I don't know why I couldn't find it for a second. He does have an Audino, and that does actually do a considerable chunk more than arrows, and Audino is a fat piece of shit, so if we can get some hazard chip on it, Superpower should just blow it the heck back, And then E-Speed, just in case anything gets out of hand, if he's like Scarf Gardevoir, if he's like Agility, Moltres, or Vikavolt or something. I don't know what kind of shenanigans he's going to have in store for us, but we got E-Speed. Next, we have our designated lead here, a Selgor with the Focus Sash, Spikes, Bug Buzz, Yawn, and Protect. The issue I have is that he probably has to bring AV Berserker, which means he's going to have 4 big ol' move slots to fill, right? He can probably run Iron Head, U-Turn, Close Combat, and like Fake Out maybe just to have some priority. He doesn't have the best priority on his team. He has like Sucker Punch Zoroark and Mach Punch Girder, and Girder's worth mentioning because it is actually super fucking hard for this team to beat. Look at my team and look at Girder. It is not a good time. But not the best priority. Girder isn't that strong. Like if he starts bulking up in my face, it is a problem. But just from base power standpoint, I think he needs to be defensive this game. And Mach Punch isn't doing too terribly much. But we do have the Protect here so that we are able to block the Fake Out. Guarantees us a spike. Maybe even 2 spikes. And we do have the Yawn, so that way if we want to be able to force a switch, if I want to prevent something from setting up, we do have that. Bug Buzz does a chunk to everything not named Berserker or Marnie, And then we have Spikes, obviously, just to get up hazards. His only removal is going to be... excuse me. Only removal is Moltres and Girder. So he doesn't have a Rapid Spinner. If he wants to get rid of hazards, he's going to have to get rid of his own as well. Next, we have Kabutops here with the heavy-duty boots. This is just enough attack investment to 2-hit KO the Audino at +2, if I'm not, like, just Fizdef Audino, if I'm not mistaken. Now, when I looked at this team, the very first thing I said was, I absolutely need heavy-duty boots Kabutops. Sorry if you can hear people yelling in the background. absolutely need heavy duty boots, rapid spin, because there is T-Spikes on this team, and boy oh boy, fuck T-Spikes. However, if you look at this man's rock switch in, it's not exactly great. He does have a Berserker, obviously. Marini is thick as hell and probably eats, and there's also a Swampert there. But if I can get some, if I can get some hazards up, if I can force some switches, I can SD in the face of something. I can get a speed boost with rapid spin. I can put in some work with Kabutops, and we also have enough HP to be able to live. If I'm not mistaken, it was any one hit from Zoroark, any non-close combat hit from... Actually, I think we can actually live close combat from Berserker, just depending on his investment. And then we also live like T-Bolt from Audino. I believe we live words are tough. I believe we live uninvested Volt Switch from Vikavolt, if I'm not mistaken. Like Earthquake from Swampert, obviously uninvested. Earth Power's looking a little rough, but Earthquake we should live. And then Mach Punch from Girder, if I'm not mistaken, does a little under half, but Drain Punch, we should live a Drain Punch from uninvested, but if he does have invest, that's gonna do some damage. So, as you realized, Clef is a big problem, so Girder is a big problem, so we're bringing a Eviolite user of our own to help deal with it, even though he's definitely gonna have knockoff on the Clef. On the Girder. Teleport, Moonblast, Stealth Rocket, Encore. Encore over something like Flamethrower, just because something like Bulk Up Girder, something like Restock Swampert, stuff like that is just super fucking annoying for us to deal with. So I do want to make sure that we are able to prevent stuff like that, because Clef doesn't have the most offensive presence, especially in this particular game. So I don't want to be forced to teleport out every time and give him potentially 1 to 2 free turns to bulk up or rest or whatever. So we got Encore and Clef. Other than that, it's just here to help deal with Girder. Next, we have Vanillux, and this is a set that I am really fucking excited to click buttons with. Choice, Specs, Vanillux absolutely destroys this man's team. We have Freeze Dry on the set, but I don't even need to click it because Blizzard 2-hit KOs Marini. Let me tell you that again. Blizzard 2-hit KOs Marini. Swampert obviously isn't a resist because it does have the ground typing, but that thing dies too. Everything on this team will die to 2 Choice Specs Blizzards. He has to be like careful, max Assault Vest Berserker to not die to 2 if I am not mistaken. So Blizzard, Freeze Dry, Aurora Veil, just on the off chance that I do want to, like if my win con is Kabutops or something and I need to be able to set up, we can set up the Veil. And then we also have Explosion because there is a scenario where I can do a fuckload to Girder with Blizzard, but he'll get it all back with Drain Punch. So in that particular scenario, my best play is to just click Explosion, so that way I get a chunk off on Girder, potentially putting it in range of the banded arrows and not letting it get all the recovery back with Drain Punch. Now, we obviously don't want to have a whole bunch of HP this game because that's just more recovery potentially for Girder. So I just shoved it all in the defense to help us take Mach Punches a little bit better. Last but not least, this isn't the win con by any means, and this isn't even really a good set. But in this particular matchup, and this matchup alone, remember, we played 8 other matchups in fucking APA. This is the only matchup where I've ever seen Octolock be viable. He has a Marini. Anytime Grapplocked is in, you kind of got to go Marini, right? Look at how thick Audino is and how much it doesn't want to take, a Circle Throw or a Banded Close Combat or something. Girder doesn't really want to deal with this. Cradily definitely doesn't want to deal with this. Drudagon can chip us down with Helmet and Rough Skin and whatnot. Berserker definitely doesn't want to deal with this shit. Vikavolt, we're just bulky enough to kind of be able to deal with it. But if he's got Roost, he can deal with us too. Moltres, we can't actually touch, and that's fine. Swampert we can deal with, and Gardevoir we can't really deal with. But Chestoberry, Technician boosted, Rest, Octolock, Dig, Circle Throw. Holy fuck, man. We're bringing Octolock to a playoff game versus one of the best Wi-Fi draft players I've ever had the pleasure of playing, TBHCs. Matt's fucking very good at this game. And we're bringing Octolock, Dig, Grapplocked. For those of you who do not know, Octolock is a status move that only Grapple Lock gets, that is able to trap the target, and then it's a permanent trap, you know, irreversible surgery. Sorry. Irreversible, you can't, unless I switch out, he's trapped, and it lowers the defense and SPDF by 1 every single turn. So when you couple that with Dig, he's going -2 every time I attack, basically. So if I can get in versus the Marnie, yeah, he's going to get T-Spikes up. Yes, he can potentially burn me, but I Octolock the fuck out of that stupid little whatever that I don't even know what you would call it. What are you, dude? It's gross, whatever it is, frankly. But you can burn me. I eat 2 or 3 Scalds. I eat 2 Scalds, no problem. I eat 3 Scalds if I don't get burned, I think. And I built this team a long time ago, but yeah, we Octolock on the switch in to Marnie, which is his best switch into this. His defenses start dropping. We Dig. We're not wasting turns. He can get up T-Spikes, whatever. That's why we have Kahuutz in the back. But once that man gets down, Dig starts doing some very, very, very serious damage. So all we have to do is time the Dig, the rest healing with the drops so that the Dig just kills it, and then that way we'll be almost back at full health. Marnie will be gone, and we'll be able to put in work with this guy right here. So if I can take care of Marnie and end up with all my health back, I can still 1v1 a different Pokemon. So we should be able to beat Marnie and end up at around, like, we should only have to take 1 Scald if I'm not mistaken. So we should end up at about 75-80% health. And then we can still 1v1, oh, I don't know, maybe a Berserker or something, which would be cool considering that's his only switch into Vanillux. So this doesn't directly beat the counter to Vanillux, but this frees up room so that other stuff has to, you know, other Pokemon have to put in more work, and Gucci is able to put in much more pressure late game. I am so fucking excited to use this, man. This is very, very dumb. There is not a lot of scenarios where this will actually work, but we are bringing it. It's here. I'm gonna do the damn thing. Even if I lose this battle, I'm clicking that fucking button if it's the last thing I do, dude. So that's the team builder. I'm really, really excited to get into this game. Matt is someone I've played time and time again, and he seems to get the best of me more than I'm able to get the best of him. So any chance to play him and get some redemption for our record is always good for me. So I'll see you guys in the battle. All right, here we are with the battle versus Matt. What do we see? What do we see? That's a whole ass Marnie on my team, on my fucking thing, dude. We got Moltres, we got Berserker, we got Gardevoir, we got Vika, Marnie, and Girder. Okay, so what did he leave at home? Let me recall this here. Okay, so no Swampert, no Audino, no Zoroark, no Cradilly, no Druddigon. Perfect. So, could definitely have Webs, could definitely have T-Spikes, could definitely have Defog on Moltres or Girder. I could probably see Moltres being more of a Defogger. Girder just has a really good offensive matchup this game. So, I am just going to lead spreadsheet. I want to spike up. I need my spiky boys. And we'll see if we can't get Choice Specs Gucci in here to click some buttons. Tech Deck here is... oh, we got some fun stuff in store for old Marnie if we can get Tech Deck in front of it here. So, I think that's definitely our play. I'm just making sure I'm not forgetting anything. We should be good to go. If he leads Berserker, that's kind of ideal. We have Protect for the Fake Out. Got my second dose of the Vax yesterday. 2 days ago? 2 days ago. So, yesterday, Matt was able to, nice enough to let me reschedule to today because I was not feeling it. But feeling a lot better today. Ready to do some fucking playoffs. SHAY versus SHAY in playoffs, dude. Let's fucking do it. Obviously, have fun to our opponent. Let's fucking get in here. Tone Time, which is the Berserker. Okay, so if I had to guess, I would say we're going to see a Fake Out into a, you know, just whatever iron move. So we are just going to go for that Protect turn 1 just to make sure he doesn't break our Sash. He just goes for the Iron Head. Okay. Sweet titties. We do see that. Now I believe we go for the yawn. We just go for that yawn. That way, if he does want to switch out, we'll get up a spike on the next turn. He does just go for the Iron Head. Perfect. So he's clicked Iron Head twice. If he's banded, I doubt he's banded. He's probably Assault Vest. So we're going to get up a spike here. If he does want to stay in, he will go to sleep. Berserker, we see Iron Head. He does withdraw. That makes me think he's Choice, dude. We do see Young Moltres. I'm assuming this is going to want to be Defog. I just yawn again. We just see if he wants to U-turn out on me, if he wants to just defog, if he wants to flamethrower, whatever he wants to do. He does U-turn. Okay, good play. So we end up with a spike. Moltres says U-turn. Berserker, I believe, is Choice banded into Iron Head, which we don't have a switch in for, so that's fun. But we have some things and some stuff, dude, and we get the offensive momentum here. A Selgor dies to Moltres. I'm really curious to see what he goes into here. He could go... God, he'd go a lot of things, huh? Bugaloo? He does go Vikavolt. Okay. So, we do not have the best answers to this thing. Let me see what we got going on here. I can probably just go into Vanillux, TBH. Blizzard has a chance to kill. Let's go into fucking Vanillux, dude. That way, if he wants to bring in his Berserker, he's going to take a fuck ton. Approximately 1 fuck ton. We are Modest Choice Specs Vanillux. Let's just assume he's Choice Banded. If he's Choice Banded, this does a fucking lot, dude. He does withdraw. We see Moltres. Ooh, dude. Oh, that sucks. I think he probably just has a fire move, though, so it's probably not too much of a problem. It's probably not too much of a problem. I assume he just clicks, yeah, fucking Flamethrower or something, and it's fine. I don't really have a good Flamethrower switch in, though, TBH. I kind of just got to go hard into Memphis on this. I don't want to just die to a Flamethrower, you know? So we'll go out into, Zydoge. Moltres took a fuckload, though, dude. That's like 75%. Moltres took a fuckload, dude. If he for some reason doesn't have a Thawing Fire move, like, I don't know what it would be. It's most fire moves, right? And to be fair, he fucking froze me the last time we played, dude. So this is like, this is Ferenstein Fairs as far as I'm concerned, you know? It sucks, and this is playoffs, and it's a shitty time to happen. But if he doesn't, I'm assuming he just has a fucking fire move, you know? Oh, he doesn't? Bruh. He doesn't have a thawing move? What? Okay. Okay, well, we're going to click 1,000's worth. That's what we're doing. We're clicking approximately 1,000's worth. You know? If he wants to go into Girder, that thing's going to take a fucking chunk. From Banded, Adamant Zydoge plus Hail. He does just stay in. And Moltres goes down to Zydoge. Okay, well, I could have just stayed in and clicked Blizzard there, I guess. That would have let in Girder anyways. I'm curious to see what he goes into here. Probably Gardevoir. If I had to guess, probably Gardevoir. My Gardevoir switch in. No TNA, you know? He goes into Boogaloo. Okay. He really wants his webs up, huh? I just clicked 1,000 Arrows 2 more times, I think. I just clicked 1,000 Arrows 2 more times. I probably have to sack Clef to Gardevoir, but I'm just going to click this 2 times. TBH. That did a lot. He does get up the webs. He took right at 52. That thing's thick as hell. Yeah, just get off 1,000, you know? I don't know what he would go into to take this. If he wants to give me half on this and then a bunch on Girder, I'll take it. I think he just sacks, though, for the webs. For the webs one time, you know? So Vigorvolt goes down to Zygarde. We do have the boots Kabutops, and we should live any one hit from Gardevoir with Kabutops. The unfortunate thing is, if we get a set Clef to Gardevoir, then we're losing Girder switchings. Okay, he does go Girder now. That's better for us. That gives me... it gives me Clef. That does in fact give me Clef. So we go here. He just knocks off here pretty fucking freely. Yeah, pretty fucking freely. If he does go for Bulk Up here, we have to go for Encore. He does knock off. Okay. I'm really tempted to just throw off a Moonblast here, but I think I need to teleport, because I think he just goes into Berserker. I am just going to teleport. I am just going to teleport. He does just P-Jab. Okay. Fair. Fair. I guess Moonblast was the play there, which is unfortunate. Yeah, my switch into this aren't great, dude, so we have to go into Grapple Locked here. We gotta go into Big Grapple. Big Grapple-y boy. We are caught in a sticky web. And I can throw his ass in a circle, or I can go for that Octolock. I think I'm going to go for the Octolock on the incoming Marnie. On the incoming Marnie. Okay, so he knocks me off. Okay. Octolock in playoffs, boys. Bet you never thought you got to see that animation. His defense does fall. This actually isn't great because he will be able to recover with Drain Punch. I think I do want to go for the Dig one time, just to get more drops, and then I'll Circle Throw after. This is dumb. He knocked off my Chesto Berry, so this isn't going to be like great for us. But you got to do what you got to do, you know? We Octolock this boy. We'll see what we can do. He's shown P-Jab and Knock. I should have just thrown his ass in a circle, is what I should have done. So we are going to dig. We're going to go underground. His defenses are going to continue to drop. Nice, nice, nice. He's at -2 now. He's going to take a dig to the face, and then we'll Circle Throw him on the next turn. We're max. So we should be eating these hits relatively well. I needed a way to 1v1 Marnie, and this was the best way to do it. I honestly should have just thrown his ass in a circle the first time, got some chip, but I thought he'd go Marnie. I didn't think he'd stay in and knock off. So that's a bad play on us. It's playoffs, we gotta do our best. We do avoid the attack, we go for the dig. Boop! That did a chunk. Hey pal, I tell you what, that did a chunk, huh? So now we go for the Circle Throw. Now we go for the Circle Throw. He does go for the Drain Punch. He's going to get a little bit back. He's going to get a little back. That was kind of a lot. That did a fucking lot, dude. You love to see it. And we get in the Marini. And we get in the fucking Marini, dude. He might not be able to kill me. He might not be able to kill me. So I think I just Octolock here. I just Octolock here and force him to, he goes into it. Back into it, okay. Dude, if I circle through there, like... Okay, we gotta just click it again. What I'm gonna hope is he doesn't get enough recovery to, well, he's gonna be at -2. Girder at -2 versus Kabutops. We gotta just hope Rapid Spin kills. If Rapid Spin kills, this is the perfect turn, dude. If Rapid Spin kills, this is the perfect turn. It won't kill. It will not kill. But we get the webs off the field. If he goes for Drain Punch, that is an issue. If he goes for Drain Punch, that is an issue. Maybe I should have just killed this. He does go for the Drain Punch, okay. Yep, okay. So that's gonna, that'll do that. Kabutops goes down to Girder. Now if he's at -2, and Drain Punch shouldn't even have killed, he's got offensive investment. He's got offense. Is he like fucking Bandit or some shit? Blizzard should kill this now. Does Thousand Arrows also kill? 1,000 Arrows is a roll, whereas this should kill. Freeze Dry also kills. What else does he have? We just click Blizzard. Oh, Grapple Locked died to Girder as well. We knew it was going to be a Girder heavy game, dude. We knew this. So does he want to like... That damage is weird, man. He's like more than... Okay. I think he's banded Girder, dude. I think this man is banded fucking Girder. He goes in the meanie. Very good play. At this point, I'm sorry, dude. That fucking sucks so bad. I guess that was a 2-hit KO anyways, but, like, that just fucking sucks, man. That genuinely sucks a lot. You know what I mean? And the HP bar is not even remotely in the right place. So Marini goes down to Vanillux. Crit freeze, boys. Crit freeze. Down to RuPaul, which is the Gardevoir. I don't think this kills us. He is Trace. Unless he has Focus Blast, I don't think he kills us here. So I just want to throw off a Blizzard. He's got to be Banded Berserker. He's got Mystical Fire. Ooh. So I'll be at -1. That sure did a chunk, huh? So I could go out into... I could sack Clef. I think I want to save Clef as my Berserker sack. Yeah, I think I just let him do the thing. Just go for Moonblast, so we know he's not banded. I mean, we know he's not Scarf. So Vanillux goes down to guard. And we got Memphis. Gonna click some arrows. We got Memphis to click some arrows. So, guard goes down to Zyg. He's got Berserker and Girder left. The Hail does stop. That means we get minimal chip on us. If he goes Berserker here, is it worth sacking Clef? Just to make sure he doesn't get fake out damage off on us? He goes out into Girder. Girder, if he's not at -2. 1,000 arrows should kill. It has to kill. We're adamant, dude. This is what this comes down to. He's taking a spike. He's taking all kinds of damage. He is banded, it looks like. So Girder goes down to Zyg. It's all going to come down to this. You know, does he... If he has fake out, do we die to that? We do die to fake out. I think it's in my best interest to sack the Clef. It's in my best interest to sack Clef just to make sure he doesn't have fake out and he's not banded. And this wasn't just the ultimate bait of all time, you know? So we'll sack the Clef. He does just go for the Iron Head. Clef goes down to Berserker. Okay, if he's like Shookaberry or something, which he very well could be, then that's just GG. It's all going to come down to this, boys. It is all going to come down to this. If he's, yeah, if he is fucking banded. I mean, if he's, Shooka, then we just lose. Wait. If he's Shooka, then we click Superpower here, right? If I think he might be Shooka, let's click Superpower. I think he might be Shooka, let's Superpower. Amazing. Fucking amazing. Girder goes down to Zygarde just to make sure he wasn't fucking Shooka, dude. He might have been. He might have been. He played that early game like it was banded, but just in fucking case, dude. We take the 1-0 win versus MattOshea. SHAY versus SHAY in playoffs. OCTOLOCKED for playoffs, dude. Tell me, like, well, the video will have already come out by the time you see this, but I don't know which one's a better title. OCTOLOCKED for playoffs? SHAY versus SHAY playoffs? Fucking Porque no los dos, maybe? I don't know, man. That was an insane battle. I froze that man's Moltres, and that sucked. He froze me last time, so I don't feel super bad about that, but it does suck in a playoff game. I also froze his... Crit froze his Marnie, but that was a 2-hit KO, so he would have had to pivot out on a Blizzard again. Shoutouts to the boy fucking CB Marcus. We ran this team before and ahead of time, and he was like, yo, take off Incineroar. Or we had the idea through him to run Vanillux this week, and it absolutely fucking destroyed his team. It froze 2 of them, fucking got huge chip off on everything. The Hail chip came into play. If he was Shooka, I'm a fucking lord, dude. Don't ever take me seriously. Very, very, very good game to Matt. We're going through APA playoffs, boys. We're fucking doing this shit. Y'all thought I was dicking around all season, bringing Lanoon? I'll still bring Lanoon, but I'm doing stuff, man. I did a mock the other day. Not fucking around, you know? Very, very good game to Matt. Like I said, definitely check him out. If you haven't checked out Matt's content already, I don't know how the fuck you've like seen my content and not his. So the man does really, really, really well in every league he's ever been in. We have a very back and forth thing. I feel like I probably win about 40% of the time, and he probably wins about 60% of the time. So we got to take these dubs when we can get them, boys. You know. So check him out again. Very, very sorry for the hacks. The Moltres sucked, and the Marini, I'm not sure I'm not sure how bad that one exactly mattered, but we'll talk to him after the game, you know? So, like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. Holy fuck, my face is hot from this game, dude. Bye forever.